What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to be comparing the Hyperion to a weapon that just recently came out, and it's actually very interesting. Following the release of the Jerry update, there was an item added called the Glacial Scythe, and this item basically has an ability that shoots ice bolts, and it's kind of like a ranged ice spray, except it's not as effective. Now, obviously, looking at the Hyperion versus the Glacial Scythe, we can tell that the ability damage is definitely going to vary. But that's not why I'm making this video. I'm not trying to say that the Glacial Scythe is better than the Hyperion, because that would be a complete lie. Hyperion is definitely better in pretty much every scenario. The advantage the Glacial Scythe has, however, is with Hyperion, you have to get all up close and personal, and you have to go like this. And sometimes people don't have the HP to take that. But to be honest, you should, considering you're up a Hyperion. But anyway, with the Glacial Scythe, something could be like over there, and I could just go pew. So today I'm going to be testing out the Glacial Scythe as a cheaper alternative to the Hyperion, considering this item is what? Like, this item isn't that expensive, to be fair. It's only like 70-ish mil. Before we go any further, I'd just like to ask you to please like the video and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and my purse dies every time I make these kinds of videos. So yeah, it's much appreciated. And now, let's get into the testing. So we all know how Hyperion works by now. You just run through rooms right-clicking and dealing like tens of millions of damage every time you do so. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Let's test out the Glacial Scythe on a floor 7 mini boss. Now, see, this is actually kind of good, because when you think that this is Yellow Room in floor 7, and I'm using a black cat, I should probably be putting on a sheep pet. And I'm using Maxor, not Storm, so I don't have the max ability damage by far. And this is kind of like getting through his HP pretty good, honestly. This item would definitely be good for like new players to kind of just like start off in floor 7. Looks like, yeah, you could clear probably pretty easily with this. Yeah, like you can one-tap this. Can I one-tap all the clear mobs? Yeah, you can shred through fells. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Like you could just run through clearing like this, like you'd be doing better than a Spear Scepter non, that's for sure. And to be honest, you could probably get into quite a few parties with this. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing, like, weapon for new players. Like, because Hyperion with Wither Scrolls, at the moment, is 1.7 bill. So, like, not many people are going to be able to afford something like this right here. So, the Glacial Scythe could definitely be a great alternative for those kinds of people. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is like pretty much one-tapping all of these. This is overall like an amazing weapon to have. Like, look at this, I can kill Maxor. And if I really wanted to, I could do all of this like from so far away as well. Like, I could be over here, like shooting you. And what are you gonna do about it? This! I don't even have to get close to kill Maxor. This guy just kind of gets wrecked. And it's not doing too bad against Storm. Obviously, this isn't a fair test of DPS considering there are more than one person damaging. But, like, I think this is pretty good. And, like, especially for Goldor, because you can't get up to him with a Hyperion. But with this, you can, like, just kind of shoot him from a little way away. And if you're too scared to go to middle, like, you could just stand back here, like, don't mind me, and just beam him from like a little way away. You don't even have to get up like close. Like you can just be saying like over here. You can just kind of melt him. And I got a wither chestplate. GG's. I'd say that the Glacial Scythe is an amazing alternative to the Hyperion. Being able to clear pretty fast. You can kill like yellow room mobs with effort, but it's not too terrible. If you have a giant sword, you could swap between these two. And it's got a lot more range than the Hyperion, which means that there's a lot more of a chance to like help out, like in Gold Ore phase. In total, this is actually a pretty sick item. And that is going to conclude today's video. I hope that all of you guys enjoyed very much. I certainly did. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.